Hey there everybody, this is PotterBrony, and welcome to another blind reaction of Death Battle. This time we have Captain Marvel versus Shazam. Marvel versus DC. Yeah. Looking forward to this one, seeing where they're going to go with this, seeing what's going to happen here. I'm not entirely sure. Not even sure who to root for on this one, who I think would win. I'm kind of leaning towards Shazam, if only for the fact that I'm more of a DC guy than a Marvel guy. But I do love the Marvel movies. The Marvel Cinematic Universe has been amazing. Yeah, I'm not all too familiar with the scope of Captain Marvel's power. And Shazam, I know, has been comparable to Superman, so he's got that going for him. So, and with, of course, the glaring weakness that he has. So, unless Captain Marvel can get him to say his name, then, yeah, I'm not really sure how this battle is going to go. As always, the link in the description below. Be sure to support Death Battle, their channel, and everything that they do. And let's just get it started and see what they've got in store for us. And starting the video in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Robinhood is an investing app that lets you buy and sell stocks, ETFs, options, and cryptos all commission-free. Learn how to invest in the market as you build your portfolio. Discover new stocks, track your favorite companies, and get custom notifications for price movement so you never miss the right moment to invest. Robinhood is giving viewers of Death Battle, like you, a free stock like Apple, Ford, or Sprint to help build your portfolio. Sign up at battle.robinhood.com. Battle.robinhood.com.
Alright, here we go.
Many with great power choose to take up the responsibility of being a hero. But for others, it is thrust upon them when they least expect it.
Awesome movie,
Captain
by the way.
Marvel, the high-flying Avenger.
And Shazam, the literal boy-turned-hero of the Justice League.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Alright.
Before she would take up her superhero mantle, Carol was an army brat raised by Joe and Marie Danvers.
Inspired by her U.S. Navy dad, Carol joined the Air Force at 18 with the hopes of one day becoming an astronaut. Which sounds really cool, except, you know, comic book outer space is way more dangerous than real outer space. Which is already, you know, pretty friggin' dangerous. Arnold, don't take off your... No!
You're not far off. After becoming head of
Arnold.
security at NASA, Carol was caught up in an alien struggle, which resulted in an explosion of a device called the Psych Magnetron.
What's it now?
The Psych Magnetron was designed to bestow superhuman powers to the alien species known as the Kree. Caught close to the explosion, Carol seemed to be unaffected.
But, plot twist, her mom was an alien Kree all along.
And so, Carol's half-Kree, half-human genetics were fused and awakened, forging her into a superheroine the likes of which the world had never seen. Too bad she didn't even know about it for months.
Yeah, she'd black out sometimes and then wake up to hear of a new blonde superhero lady saving the day. It's like keeping your own secret identity a secret from yourself.
Eventually, she did figure it out and accepted her role as Miss
The
Marvel.
thing I really know about
Yeah.
her,
She's
most
had
thing
a
I really
bunch of
know
names
about her,
like that, Warbird and Captain Whizbang.
was,
Not kidding about that one.
Until a certain Kree superhero and close friend passed on.
Was
Upholding
Rogue,
the legacy of her
taking
mentor,
her power.
she took up his heroic name.
And so Carol became known as Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel possesses incredible superhuman strength, speed, stamina, and durability. She resists fatal poisons, has a notable healing factor, and doesn't even need to eat or sleep for long periods of time.
She's got a ton of experience fighting with the Avengers, X-Men, and the spacefaring Starjammers. Oh, and she can friggin' fly.
And to top it off, she possesses
Useful.
incredible energy manipulation powers. She can fire photon blasts from her body, alter matter at a molecular level, and absorb enormous amounts of energy, which can augment her own power.
And when she absorbs
Yeah,
enough energy,
that's gonna
she
be,
busts out the big guns by transforming
if she can
into her
absorb
ultimate
lightning,
form
then
as
that's a problem.
top-tier fire-type Pokemon, Binary. thanks to some weird experiments done to her by the creepy crawly brood aliens. First she gets her human and Kree bits smashed together, and then she gets her genes brooded to become a sun person?
As binary, she is extraordinarily powerful on a cosmic scale. Directly connected to the power of a white hole, binary can control all forms of energy, fly through space, move at the speed of light, and even control gravity.
Oh, she controls...
Alright, then I think she's gotten,
I can do that. Watch this. Oh, God, what have I done?
Oh no, how sad.
I'm a monster! Here, I'll pour one out for you, buddy. Oh, wait!
Let's move on.
Ah!
While she has lost her binary powers before, she still maintains an instilled connection to white holes nearby and can summon the form when necessary. Similar to another long-dormant power of hers, her hyper-awareness.
Her deja vu power. She can automatically predict her opponent's moves, sort of like Spider-Man's really OP spider sense.
With her slew of abilities, Marvel is a force to be reckoned with. It wasn't easy for her.
Alright, hearing
She
that
soon
kind of
found
stuff.
herself wandering the universe in search of purpose.
I have a bit of an edge on
Got away
Shazam.
with messing with her for long. She's tough enough to survive a nuclear blast, a shot from a disintegrator beam which could destroy the android vision in one shot, and even a direct hit from a tachyon laser.
Tachyons
that's
are a
powerful
theoretical
stuff.
class of particles that travel faster than the speed of light and are capable of slicing through nearly anything.
Like an entire Kree starship? Yeah, I wouldn't want to be on the end of one of those.
Not only was Marvel able to take a hit from
Well,
one
what
of
about on
these,
the other
she
end of
could
one?
dodge subsequent
Firing
shots
it.
as well.
That sounds
But
fun.
let's take it up a notch. As binary, she's survived attacks from both the Phoenix Force and the Alephs, both of which are known for blowing up entire planets. Hell, she can wipe out planets on her own if she really wants to, 'cause she totally already has.
Even without her binary powers, Marvel could toss around and obliterate the remnants of this enormous asteroid.
Damn, that's impressive. Hey, Wiz, how come you've never mentioned how strong I am? I bet I could punch apart an asteroid.
Well, I don't know, Boomstick. I'd have to calibrate a new strength meter to accommodate your...
Slugbuck! Get up, that's two for squealing. So, she's super powerful, but she does reach some limits if she overuses her powers. You know, after blowing up a couple planets or whatever.
That
As
and
one would.
absorbing magical energy can be a dangerous gamble, though it doesn't stop her from taking on mystic monstrosities whenever she needs to.
'Cause Captain Marvel is one superhero who will never stop fighting, no matter what.
Oh, good. Looks like I didn't miss all the fun.
Another combatant.
Thanks. Right back at ya.
After moving between foster families for most of his life, 15-year-old Billy Batson didn't know the meaning of home. But one day, after being chased by bullies into a subway car, Billy was magicked away to the Rock of Eternity, where he was granted powers by a mysterious wizard.
Wait. That's it? No freaky alien genes, no parents getting gunned down in an alley? He just hopped on a train and shot off to meet some old dude? Where's the tragedy? Where's the drama?
Boomstick, he's an orphan.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
that's good enough.
Oh, suck it up.
Anyway, the Rock of Eternity is no ordinary chunk of dirt floating
Of course, in
across
the movie,
cosmos.
his mother
It
was no
the
prize.
horrible wizardly hero who was in need of an heir. And to claim his powers, all Billy needed to do was speak aloud a single magic word.
Shazam! Shazam! What kind of magic word is Shazam? Even abracadabra would be better than that.
Boomstick, you have no
Shazam
room to
sounds
talk.
cool.
Your password is password, and you don't even spell it right.
Exactly, Wiz. Genius.
Oh, wait.
Wait a minute, how do you know my password?
Hacker Man.
Let's move on.
Anyway, whenever Billy shouts his magic word with heroic intent, he summons a bolt of lightning that ages him up to become Captain Marvel! Until they change that shit because of Marvel Comics.
Long story short, Captain Marvel was originally conceived not by DC or Marvel, but by Fawcett Comics as a competitor for Superman.
Yeah, DC didn't like that, so they killed off the captain in the courtroom and took the character for themselves.
Then Marvel Comics showed up 20 years later and had a similar legal battle with MF Enterprises.
Motherfucking Enterprises? Damn, they beat me to it.
Well, good news, because apparently they forgot how copyright works and tried to make their own Captain Marvel.
There's had the power to pop his head off, and that's about it. He's stupid. Let's move on.
With that, Captain Marvel had two owners. Marvel owned the name, but DC owned the character. And so began a cold legal war, with both companies silently daring the other to cross the line.
Till DC decided, screw it, let's call him Shazam.
As Shazam, Billy gains a wide variety of impressive powers, including the wisdom of Solomon,
name
the
himself
strength of Hercules, the stamina of Atlas, the lightning of Zeus, the courage of Achilles, and the speed of Mercury.
And the body of legal drinking age!
Each of these ancient beings granted their own capabilities to Shazam.
They didn't like that beer, though.
Solomon gave him a perfect memory and the ability to magically gain any knowledge he needs to know.
So, it's like a smartphone with internet access.
Sure.
The strength of Hercules makes him
Shazam
super
app,
strong, obviously. And with the lightning of Zeus, he got awesome electric powers.
Zeus himself once channeled the power to defeat the Shattered God, a being only previously slain by the Big Bang.
I slayed your mom with the Big Bang.
Shazam also gained accelerated healing, a shortcut to the Rock of Eternity, and the ability to share his powers with anyone he considers family, like his adoptive sister. I suppose he eventually found himself a home after all, huh?
Aw, that's touching. But back to cool superpowers.
Yeah, that was a cool
With
scene in the
courage of
movie.
Achilles, he became tough enough to survive in space and even take on Superman himself.
And with the speed of Mercury, he can fly as well as move faster than light.
Hey, wait a minute. Solomon, Hercules, Atlas? The first letters come together to spell Shazam!
Oh no, you just noticed.
I don't pay attention to stuff.
Despite
Actually,
Billy's
yeah,
often
I just
sour
noticed that.
attitude thanks to
That's nice.
well, homelessness, he always dreamed of rising up and becoming a hero. As Shazam, he wound up being so good at hero work, he joined the Justice League. Though he did keep the truth of his powers a secret, as Superman would probably think twice about sending a 15-year-old into an active combat zone.
You gotta learn sometime, right? Plus, he's super powerful, able to stand up against all sorts of aliens, monsters, and gods. He's fast enough to transform and dodge a bullet all in one move, and even outran the Flash, racing around the world at speeds even Superman doubted he could match. That's right.
That's,
Shazam is faster than frickin' Superman.
Superman can perceive time and react down to the femtosecond. For Flash and Shazam to exceed this in one run around the Earth, they must be moving more than 133 trillion times faster than light.
Yeah, that's cool and all, but how about the time he punched so hard he started a black hole out of nowhere? He's tough enough to shrug off Superman's punches.
Alright, maybe he's got a little bit of an edge now.
And even a bomb that turned his whole body inside out. What the fuck?
That's the Tesseract bomb, and Shazam
that sucks.
powerful enough to pull himself back together without much issue. So technically not a straight durability feat, but still, a device that turns things inside out? Delightful! It's so fascinating I had to replicate it for myself.
The hell is that?
If my calculations are correct, this should mimic the space
I love
bending
the
reversal effects of the Tesseract
movie in the background
bomb,
there.
turning any object inside out. Hey, wait, I haven't tested.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
However, even with all Shazam's might, he is still 15-year-old Billy Batts. His time and experience hardly compares to other members of the Justice League, and his headstrong immaturity can't help but slip out every now and then.
Hey, Blackheart the Death Eater, or whatever your World of Warcraft name is, suck on this!
I love these DC animated movies, the war series and all that.
Yet distractions and adversaries aren't enough to stop this Cape Crusader. He may be the ultimate power fantasy incarnate, but he's also exactly what he'd hoped he'd be. A hero.
You know, you've never been any good against magic, and magic's what I am all about.
Yeah,
Right, the
so one of the main
combatants
reasons
are
he's
set to
comparable to
lead
Superman
all
could beat
possibilities.
whoop Superman a bit
I'm in the mood for a
is
marvelous
because he
meal.
is magic.
By now, you've probably heard of Blue Apron. The
I don't think
leading
Captain
meal
Marvel
preparing
has
service in
that
the
particular
US.
weakness.
Choose your meals each week,
So,
get the ingredients delivered to your door.
there's gonna be
and
the
whip up a
strength
meal
that
using
he
the
can
easy
whip
to
up.
follow directions provided.
I've been trying out their
He does
best
appear to be
of the US
faster.
series, which means I've had the pleasure of enjoying several recipes inspired by different regions of the country. It's actually been pretty inspiring, and they're delightful meals to boot. This is, in my opinion, the best aspect of
Might have
Blue
to
Apron.
try it
You
again.
get all the benefits of discovering new meals and
That's a
learning
new
how to make
feature.
them, but
Wasn't
without
there
any
when I
confusion or
did the
last-minute
Blue Apron
crises.
thing.
My favorite part is feeling like a master chef, making creative and delicious meals.
My least
with my
favorite
own
part was
hands.
cleaning up
You guys
after
really
myself
need to
because
try
it makes a
It's
mess.
pretty nice coming home knowing I'll have a delicious meal I can whip up with ease.
Plus, there's a lot of
To start
garbage.
making delicious
If every little
rag-worthy
thing has
meals at home
packaging, it's
without
just-
the hassle, try Blue Apron.
Check out this week's menu and get $60 off at
course, everything has packaging, even if you
blueapron.com/battle.
buy it
That's
at the store.
blueapron.com/battle.
Blue Apron, a better way to cook.
But right now, it's time for a death battle!
Don't be strutting. We got that from Spider-Man. Wasn't good.
Huh? Holy no! Oh, jeez, stop!
Stop right there! You really think you can get away with something so petty?
Oh, I didn't mean this isn't right. See ya!
You gonna whoop his ass over breaking an ATM?
Get away from me, Flyboy!
Well, he wasn't walking, but whatever.
You're in for a surprise!
Alright.
When in doubt, punch it out!
Love the eye roll.
How about this surprise?
You know, you're costing a lot of civilians money.
Okay, time to go. Shazam! Holy moly!
Yeah.
What was that? Oh, right. Shazam. What? Shazam! No more tricks! Oh!
Alright, what do you got now, Billy?
What's the matter? Can't keep up?
Well, damn. Huh. Alright.
There's nothing like a firework to end the night.
This battle certainly pushed both Marvel and Shazam to their limits. But while Carol's experiences with the Phoenix Force and Aleph proved she could hold up to Shazam's strength of Atlas, she unfortunately fell a bit short in most other categories.
Even her energy absorption powers could only take so much magic before reaching a limit. But hey, Carol got one over him with her hyper-awareness super senses, right?
Not really. While Binary could move past light speed, we've already established that Shazam can move much faster. Over 133 quadrillion times more, in fact.
And let's be honest, having wise old Solomon telling you any information you need at any point is pretty overpowered. Speaking
That would
of
be
which,
useful.
Carol had enough power to obliterate a planet, but Shazam could punch a black hole into existence. Who even does that?
Going off this building's height and the horizon, we determined the size of Shazam and the black hole. He was giant size at the time. With the estimated Schwarzschild radius of the black hole being 526 feet, its mass must be about 238 octillion pounds. The energy to create a singularity of that size would have to be 97 foe.
Wiz, what does foe mean?
Yeah.
Asking for a friend.
It's simple. 1 unit of foe is approximately equal to the energy output of a supernova.
Holy hell!
Well,
Are you serious? Who decided this guy can punch with the power of 97 supernovas? That can't be right.
Well, we can support this by comparing Shazam to Zeus, one of the 6 beings he draws power from. At one point, Zeus channeled enough energy to defeat the Shattered God, who had only previously been defeated by the original Big Bang.
Okay, but Zeus is
Yeah,
very
Shazam's
powerful
pretty OP,
compared to
isn't
other
he?
gods, We can see at least 34 here, and there's probably more.
Even if there were 1,000 gods involved, this still means Zeus is responsible for 1/1000th of something comparable to the Big Bang, a universal scale event.
Yeah, and I don't think Binary had anything like that up her sleeve.
Carol was certainly no pushover, but Shazam had the speed, strength, and versatility to take this battle in the long run.
That was one marvelous fight.
The winner is Shazam.
All right. I'm fine with that.
We're about to announce the next death battle, but if you want the battle music from this one for yourself, you can get it by clicking the link below.
Or check out one of those other videos right over there.
Who we got? Wario. Daedra. I can't read that name. I'm sorry, I don't know the penguin's name. Interesting. Whatever. Won't be at the scale of Shazam versus Captain Marvel, but alright. Yeah, that was a fun fight. I have really nothing more to add to that. I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. But I'm going to end this one here. Until next time. Take care. Bye.